it's Job Coach Jen from Addition Management with the next series of interviewing. This is Interviewing 105, Tips on Video Interviews. So in this day and age with COVID, everybody's doing video interviewing, and I do believe it's something that's going to stay for a very long time, so get used to it. Now, whether or not your scheduled interview is Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Skype, WhatsApp, you want to make sure that you researched this, you downloaded it, you practiced it, you're ready for it. Just test it out beforehand. And of course, before your interview, be early, like 15 minutes early. That's my motto. Always be 15 minutes early, just in case you do have issues. You want to make sure it's working perfectly. The next thing you want to do is, and this is shocking, but it's happened, make sure your video feature is actually on. You'll be shocked when you don't see yourself, you don't think about it. Just double check that your video button is on and your mute button is off. And the next important thing is having a perfect background or scenery behind you. Now, right now I use a simple painting, maybe not so simple, but a lot of people choose to have a neutral, simple background so they could focus on the person who's being interviewed. You can also upload some backgrounds as well and have that and beautiful scenery or bookcases. Just make sure it's not cluttered and it's more simple. The next thing you want to do is make sure you minimize distractions. When I say that, make sure the TV's off, music's off, you close the door, you don't have the kids walking around or your cat walking across your laptop. Just try to minimize as many distractions as possible. The next thing that's important is your laptop is the laptop placement and eye contact. I have my laptop actually on a box, so it's eye level. And then you want to play around to make sure it is the right, the right height. And with your eye contact, there's a little circle that you want to really try to look into. So not your screen, but the circle. So you're actually looking into the camera. So you have to just be cognizant of that. And your frame should be the top of your head to the middle of your chest. So you want to make sure you're not too close, and you want to make sure you're not too far away either. So this right about here is the right trajectory. The next that's important, if you can, wear headphones or a headset so you can hear better. I mean, right now I'm not using one, but a lot of people do, and that's also to the outside noises won't distract you and you can be more focused, and also the person listening will hear less around you as well. That's a great tip too. Lighting. So some people have professional lighting, some people just have windows or just overhead lights, but just play around with the lighting, making sure there's no shadows, and obviously it depends on the time of the day as well. But as you see here, I have light here, but this over here is perfect. So you just got to play around a little bit. And also, even though it's a Zoom or video interview, dress professional. So this obviously makeup, hair, earrings, sweaters, scarves, whatever you can, but just make sure it looks professional. And I mean, waist down doesn't matter, but it would probably feel better, first of all, if you dress entirely corporate, but also you never know if you have to stand up for any reason. So just in case, have good bottoms too. You want to make sure you have that person's contact information, whether it's a phone number, email, because let's say the technology is not working for any reason. You want to be able to get in touch with that person and have a plan B, whether it ends up being a phone interview or you end up doing a FaceTime interview. You want to make sure you have their information so you can change things if you have to last minute. Also, the chat feature is obviously an important feature on Zooms. If you're doing a group interview or something, or you want to ask a question or something's not working and you have to put something into chat, by all means use your chat feature. Just be careful not to make anything too private or too personal, because anybody can print the chat feature information and see all the personal information as well that everybody wrote. Not sure if you knew about that, but watch out for that. And another thing that's really great since you're doing interviews, people can't see what's on your screen. They can only see what's on the camera. If you want to put like Post-it notes or something like that on your computer laptop screen, you can, of questions you don't want to forget or subjects you want to bring up. Anything you want to remind yourself, you can put all over your screen, and that'll be helpful too, so you don't forget, because they can't see that. Anyway, hopefully these tips really helped you for video interviewing. Good luck. Any questions, you can always email me at jen@additionmanagement.com or go to my website, additionmanagement.com. Anyway, it's Job Coach Jen. Great seeing you.